right. That was Neighbors.
Neighbors. Hold up, girl.
Hold up, girl. Absolutely. Hold up, girl.
Hold up, girl.
We got a good podcast for you right here.
Girl.
Hold
up.
Calm the fuck down.
Where are you going?
Hold up, girl.
Where are you going?
Stop this.
Get back here.
I've been wondering, like, I forgot to ask. Fuck, I should have asked him this. Is it hold up, girl? Like, hey.
You're holding up a girl at
Yeah,
gunpoint?
Gunpoint, or is it like, hold up, girl?
Let's just take
I
a
should
second.
probably listen to the lyrics like a normal person, but that's what I've been wondering. But yeah, that was the premiere song for the new album 21 Rooms.
21 Rooms.
Which is getting a lot of press.
As it should. As it deserves.
It's incredible. It's
a great song. It's a great
good.
album.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. That's basically what we're talking about here.
Absolutely.
Actually.
That's what we're going to get into a little bit.
Yes.
We had the fantastic opportunity to see Neighbors as well as a few other bands at the CMJ Festival, which is hosted by Big Picture Media. So a little tangent over here. Thank you to Kate, obviously, the mastermind behind the Music Obsession,
Of course.
for getting us these fantastic press badges.
Yeah.
Which I'll
I
cherish
felt official.
forever.
I don't know
Dude,
about
I
you.
felt great. For the first time in my life, I felt like a person.
I thought
I felt real.
you're just an amoeba floating around before.
And then, like, I got
you,
the press badge. I was like, oh,
yeah.
turning
You
into
put it around your
human.
amoeba self, and you
Amoeba
turned into
self.
a person.
I turned in from amoeba JP,
Yes.
Jamoeba,
Amoeba P.
amoeba P. I transformed
man.
back into a human. It felt great. Yeah, it's kind of like the Wayne's World thing. Both of us were like
Exactly.
holding it up everywhere we went. If you look at our profile pictures,
Yeah. Even though everyone
Holding
else
it up.
had them, it
yeah,
was
no
still-
one gave a shit except for us.
Exactly.
But like, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
It's
shit. That no one else gave a
fantastic.
shit that we didn't give a
But
shit.
you know what? I walked around campus and people were like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This."
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, you mean this little thing around my neck with my name on, a little, a little bit of a holographic. I got to meet Eric Clapton. I didn't get to meet Eric Clapton. We got to meet Don Cheadle.
I'm pretty sure we met Don Cheadle.
I think we met Don Cheadle.
We asked directions to these two gentlemen,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I mean,
But they had speakers, so I was like, Don Cheadle?
yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, he kind of looked like Don Cheadle.
He did, and you know what? He had that famous look about him.
He was absolutely. It's gonna hit me one. It's gonna hit us. Are we sitting down? We're gonna be watching, I don't know, some shitty show or Fuse. Maybe if Fuse ever gets better.
Exactly.
And we're gonna be like, that wasn't Don Cheadle. That was, I don't know, someone else.
It was Don Cheadle.
It was Cheat Donald.
You can never
His
cheat
evil-
Donald.
You can't.
It's not
Sorry,
possible.
Donald. Can't cheat him.
No cheating
No,
for you, Donald.
No.
Not today. No.
You weren't there though when I went back to do the interviews.
He was there.
Guess who I
Oh.
saw?
Who'd you see?
The
Don
rent
Cheadle?
is too damn high guy.
No way.
It is fucking. He has a car. He has like a little like.
his own car.
I swear to God. I
Wait,
don't have, I don't
please
have a
tell me
picture
it's
of it.
like one. Have you ever seen The Campaign?
The
movie?
Yeah, I was with you when we saw it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, this is
asshole.
awkward.
What about the campaign?
Okay, you know when Cam Brady is driving the car and his face is on the windshield, so when like he rolls
Yeah.
up the windshield, it's
It's
just his
just his
face
face.
looking at you.
It's almost.
Was it like that?
It was almost like that. All right, so this is the scene. I'm walking down the road to get to the hotel, and I noticed it wasn't like a traffic jam, but like when it was like gridlock basically. But he was
Yeah.
making a right, so we got stuck between if it's like a right angle,
Mm-hmm.
it's right at the corner. So making a right, but his car is sticking out into the street,
Oh, okay. So
blocking traffic.
and was
so-
he driving it?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm walking by. I'm like, look, that's funny. The rent is too damn high. It's a car. It had it on
Sure.
the car. It was like, the rent is too damn high. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
And it
man.
had this weird like, dubby like reggae thing in the background of like, it's his speech over a weird reggae dubstep kind of thing. It's
Interesting.
like the rent is too damn high.
No way.
So I'm like, oh, this is fun. Like it's a fan.
Sure.
It's some kid from Manhattan with way too much money and way too much time on his hands.
Right.
This is a big joke. I walk by, and I just look back to get another look, and I see his trademark white ball beard chin, and I'm
It's-
like, that's fucking
No
him.
way.
That's the rent. And I stand there like a total fucking idiot, and I take a picture. Literally, I'm like right in his face. I'm like, oh my god. And I mean, he kind of deserved it because he looked like a fucking asshole.
Of course.
Because he was right. He's in the middle of the road, blocking traffic, with his self painted on the goddamn side of his car, with a remix of himself talking playing.
I guess.
So you know what? If I take a goddamn picture, sue me. I don't. He might sue me.
I guess the
He might.
traffic was too damn high.
Oh my god. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I'm not funny.
No, not at all. That's
Thanks, asshole.
that's what you missed the rent to see that. I was like, the first thing I thought was like, Chris, oh fuck, he's not here.
Yeah.
Just I was getting way too excited or something that really shouldn't have been a big deal. But I was like a total tourist. I like went up to his car and I like took a picture in his face, basically. I might as well have been in his car, like, hey, what's up, like.
But I mean, we met John Cheadle together, so that's fine. But he had that aura about him. You
it
know,
was that
like,
weird
this
famous
this
thing.
guy's
It wasn't Don Cheadle for the record.
Right, it
as far
was,
as we're
but
concerned.
it was close enough.
It might have been though.
Speaking of famous people, though, Neighbors, the band we're trying to talk about, should be famous someday. They're getting famous now. Actually, they're going viral.
Absolutely. I mean, the video is absolutely incredible. I got to talk to them a little bit. They explained that. So we're gonna have not a little clip. It's about a 20-minute interview with Neighbors. I got to talk to them at the festival when they had a free minute or a free 20 minutes.
Sure. And you can skip ahead in the video too if you
yeah.
don't want to hear us talk about random stuff.
Yeah, we'll have stuff in the description where you can kind of
right,
go from place to place. But the way they did the video, you'll hear it's super interesting and
very well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Designed really well, creative, innovative. I mean, really, I've never seen anything like it before.
No. And it's perfect for the time and all that.
Yes,
I mean, we're not video analysts though.
Not at all.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the show that we saw.
Very well.
At
Gramercy
Theater. It was our first time there.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
I liked it a lot.
It, yeah.
And we were talking about this. They have seating on the side and in the back. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't look at me.
Different conclusions that you can jump to.
Different seating
Different
that
seats
so
you can
sit in.
Yeah,
on the side.
It was
just
cool.
on the side.
It was a cool little place.
It was because you know sometimes you don't want to be and I'm sure you know there are some bands that you know you can mosh to or something like that. You know you don't always want to be part of the mosh pit or something like that, so you can go off to the seating on the side and
be a total pussy. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I'm a pussy.
You don't see me talking.
No, it was a cool place though.
No, it definitely was.
But the show they put on was absolutely electric.
It was great.
It was just fucking.
They played like they owned the place, and they basically did.
They might one day. They might come back and buy Gramercy.
The entire place.
I think they're gonna be that successful.
They really deserve it.
And we're not kissing ass here. We're really not. We got nothing really to gain out of this, but
no,
we really love this band.
Yeah, I've actually been wanting to see them for a while.
Yeah.
I've been following their stuff since their Hello Mind EP, which came out a couple years ago. And, you know, they have this really bluesy rock kind of feel to them, you know, very, I don't want to say 90s, but it's got that kind of old school feel without being too old school. And I think they put a really modern twist onto it. And especially this new album, 21 Rooms. I mean, you know, this is the one that's really starting to go viral because, I mean, you can tell they put a lot of work into it. And, you know, they deserve everything that's coming to them. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been covered by the New York Times now.
Sure, Wall Street Journal.
The Wall Street Journal too?
Yeah,
really?
Pretty sure.
Shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an art section.
Maybe they don't. Maybe I made that up.
You might have made that up.
Oh crap. Well, they were covered by
fucking
Fuse.
libel.
By
Fuse, yeah.
Fuse.
That's Fuse.
It's actually slander because it was spoken.
Fuse. Oh, that's true.
Mr. Cartier would not be happy.
Our old civics teacher.
Yeah.
Sweaty lawyer, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. When I went to the hotel to interview them, you know, I asked Rachel from Big Picture Media. I was like, oh, where are they? And she's like, oh, they're up here. They're talking to Fuse right now. I'm like, these poor guys. They have to
talk to Fuse.
No,
I know.
Not for that.
Totally
they have to. They're talking to Fuse now, on top of a roof of a hotel, with New York City's skyline in the background, and then afterwards they have to talk to asshole me for 20 minutes.
That must be awful.
That's. I mean, you have to do it on a consistent basis. You can tell them. You could have warned them how bad it was. It's a little SOS. But
they're all nice guys.
It's I mean, it was a pleasure, and you know, even if they didn't have a good time talking to me, I hope they did. They at least masked it very well. We had a good time. They're very approachable. They're all from Long Island, so we immediately have them come. Lead singer Ian, he went to Chaminade.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Our sister school or brother school,
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
That's so funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we had a lot in common, I guess, not from the get-go, but that kind of came later in the conversation, as you guys will hear. No, but it was great. Fantastic guys, really fun to be around.
Yeah,
And we
I
want to get
mean,
them down here
Absolutely.
in the basement, not in a kinky way.
Right. Well,
in a talking
I mean,
casual
it
kind
could
of.
be a kinky
Oh my
way.
god. And that's where we never talk to
And
them.
yes.
That's where they're like, okay,
And there
block these kids on
goes-
Facebook
yep.
and everything.
If we had any shot of them sharing this,
Yeah,
it's out the window now.
gone,
That's it.
But I mean, these guys, in all honesty, in all seriousness, they're on their way to the top, and if they don't get there soon,
All hope is lost.
all hope is lost. I totally agree.
Give them a listen, please do.
Yeah.
For the sake of music itself, give them a listen.
Got a little dramatic. Okay, I'll take
I
it.
don't think so.
For
I
the
think
sake of
I'm,
music itself.
I don't know. I think this kind of music is sort of dying out, and I think we need it,
It is.
still. I think we need it.
absolutely need it. And it just, I remember like when we were still writing a lot of music, we were like, oh, like wouldn't it be great if there was more blues rock and stuff like that, and more
Right.
mainstream and shit. It exists.
No, absolutely it does.
You know what I
It
mean?
does.
And like I was kind of naive to think that it was not a thing anymore, but these guys are taking it to a different level.
Exactly, and they're putting a modern twist on it, which is perfect. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to go too traditional because
Mhm.
you run the risk of being boring. But these guys definitely put a modern twist on it.
The last thing they are is boring.
Yeah,
I'll-
seriously. I mean,
make that
they're
note.
innovative. I mean, at the live show, you saw what they did. I mean, first of all, Ian, the lead singer, he's using a megaphone at some points,
which
know,
really fucking
which
got me.
is
That
so
was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, and then the bass player puts his bass down at one point and
Starts playing.
starts
drums.
playing the
Yeah.
drums. I mean,
That
that's so
I
cool.
showed that clip to like everyone at school. I'm like,
Yeah,
watch this fucking band. They're like,
So
holy shit! I'm like,
cool.
yeah,
yeah.
they can play drums too. People can play more than one
They were
instrument.
sharing
Well,
cymbals.
the symbols. That's symbolism right there.
I hate you so much.
That was a symbol.
Go home.
I am home, bitch.
I know. That's why I said.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really enjoyed hanging out with them. We got to meet again with the whole band, and Jordan and Ian especially. Not that the other two weren't awesome to me, but I got to speak to them the most, I think, and they've been great. The whole band has just been super nice, and we can't wait to hear more from them soon.
Absolutely.
You
We
know,
look forward to it.
It's been a hell of an experience, and we wish them all the best. So without any further ado,
Yeah, absolutely.
shall we get to it?
We shall.
We shall. So here's me minus Mike, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because Mike was being important.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Here's me talking to the fantastic men of Neighbors. Hopefully, neighbors of us one day, because I want to
Neighbors.
move to where they're moving, so we can hang out all the time
Absolutely.
and be neighbors.
All the time. Without vowels.
No vowels.
No vowels.
No vowels.
Except for that one. Nope. Not even that one. If
Not
they,
even that
if they
one.
had a Y, it would be sometimes. You know, there would sometimes be
Yeah.
vowels in the name, but normally no.
Why is a finicky kind of vowel thing?
I'm not sure.
Is it? Let's get to the interview.
Wait, hold on. No, I want to discuss this one because if you're Italian, right?
Okay.
And normally Italian people's last names end in a vowel. Like for example, you're Italian, Catalanato.
I have a lot of vowels.
Right. Yes, but
I'm mostly
like,
vowels.
I know you're mostly vowels, unlike neighbors.
So me as a band name would be a nightmare.
but what I'm saying is
No. Yeah.
But so your last name ends in an O. What if someone's name ends in a Y? Are they sometimes Italian, or how does that work?
I think a lot of it depends on, like, when they came into the country, a lot of it was like, oh, my name is this. And they're like, haha, that's funny. Now your name is this.
Oh yeah.
And so maybe I don't know. I don't.
Because Y is sometimes a vowel. So.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless, there's no Y in neighbors. Not yet, anyway.
Let's put it there.
We'll put it there. All right. So
Here's the interview.
Here's the interview. If you want to have more of this, definitely check out Pod Sessions on Facebook. And we'll have more to come. We have 2 more interviews from Toy Soldiers and Wild Rompet.
Yes.
Or they're all fantastic. So have a listen.
And also feel free to shoot us an email if you have any suggestions for other bands you want to
Mm-hmm.
have us listen to and review.
Yeah.
Because we're always on the lookout. We always want to hear new stuff. So.
Absolutely. And that email is themusicpodsession@gmail.com. Here we go. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Shit?
Yeah,
I did. I absolutely should.
I shit my pants too. I do that when we play on stage.
Oh, it smells like Hey, what's going on?
We're very
Kate's here too. Hey guys, this is JP with the Music Obsession. I'm here with Neighbors. Wait, Kate, say hi. Kate. This is the mastermind.
Hey.
Great.
Kate.
All right, guys. You want to introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Jordan. I play drums in the band.
Hi, I'm Eric.
Hold on.
I play bass.
JP. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ian. I sing and play keys.
I'm Tommy. I play guitar.
Very cool. Again, fucking awesome job last night. What did you guys think?
It was great. Yeah,
Felt
we had a lot
good.
of fun.
Felt real good.
Yeah, felt good. What did you think of the other bands that played?
Very good.
Okay.
We had a show that night, so we had to leave. We didn't catch all the acts,
Yeah.
but what we saw, everything was very eclectic, all over the
Absolutely,
map.
yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird mix.
Yeah,
but it was
Yeah,
cool.
those the guys that went on before you, Wild Child.
Yeah, Wild
Yeah.
Child. Yeah,
They were
cool.
good.
Yeah,
I was
very-
like, no fucking guitar.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
But it-
bullshit, but
but
it was
it worked.
awesome.
It worked, yeah.
Yeah. Cello player was cute too.
She wasn't
Yeah.
cute.
I was like, hi, how's it going?
I'm JP.
No, she was cool though. I mean, they were all really nice. They're
Yeah.
from Austin.
Austin,
Oh,
Texas.
It's a big scene too.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
realize. I had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from there.
Hopefully, it'll make her way down there sometime.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna go too much into the album. Everyone knows it's fucking really good.
Cool.
You know, New York Times covered, you know, your shit. Like, I don't think I have to go too much into detail. But let's talk about your experience so far with it. How are you guys liking the festival?
Oh, it's great. It's just intense.
Yeah.
But that's what it's all about.
It's
I mean,
marathon.
yesterday was like our first time ever playing 2 sets, like within hours.
You have to go to from Gramercy to where?
to Brooklyn, yeah. And like we had one set at 8:15, the next one was at 11:15. So it was
Yeah.
like play, pack up, drive, load in, play, and then like breathe.
And that whole morning we did press as well, so
Really?
we went straight from here
So nonstop.
right to the Gramercy.
Yeah.
So it was
But
not ridiculous.
it was a good feeling.
Not complaining. It's a
We're doing
I
something
want every
right,
day
yeah.
to be.
Busy's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure you'd like to have your down days too. Though.
Yeah.
Have you guys been able to relax a little bit, or it's been like
Since
nonstop?
the festival started, not really. No,
Yeah.
because we actually are on a little run with a band called Young Statues.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so we played in Rhode Island Wednesday night.
Shit.
We got back at 3-4 in the morning, and then the next morning we had to be here doing
That's
press.
insane.
So since Wednesday, it's been pretty much
Yeah.
just balls to the wall.
That's good, though.
Tomorrow we have a day off, so
That's the way to
Yeah.
do it.
we'll chill tomorrow.
Very cool.
See
Very
some shows.
cool. Yeah, for sure. Who you guys want to see?
A band called Half Moon Run. They're
Yeah.
playing what is it? Barry
Bowery
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
They're from the UK. We're gonna check them out.
The record's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it
Might
out.
be from Canada.
From Canada?
I'm going to check out the Hate My Day Jobs. They're playing
Yeah.
at Union Hall in Brooklyn.
Very, very cool. So how do you guys feel about all this sudden press? And it seems like not nowhere because you guys have been working it for a while. But it's
Yeah.
like it seems like a lot at once. You got
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
Times, you got
Definitely.
Fuse upstairs.
Yeah.
Definitely built up quick. Yeah.
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 So you guys want to like explain a little bit? Just grab it. Just talk right into it. Yeah.
No, the press has been awesome. I mean, the video really kind of facilitated that kind of press from like a large amount of people. I think that's been like the biggest outlet so far, but which is awesome that people are actually checking out the record from there and kind of like listening to the record of a band that they probably would have never heard of without kind of this popular video. So it's cool. It's definitely cool. And we're actually learning a lot about ourselves as a band by answering all these questions of people because we haven't really been put on the spot with those questions before. And now it's like, all right,
That's good though.
Yeah, yeah.
You're challenging yourself.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really helping us, I think.
Yeah, no, that's great. Is it like kind of weird being almost on national TV with that? Like it's
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I don't.
Honestly,
I think I would just like go into a coma.
I totally shut that out. I was like, Fuse, whatever.
We did about upwards of 20, 25
Yeah, it just felt
interviews
the
the past
same,
few
yeah.
days. So to us,
Really?
that was just another one. So
26 now.
26
Very
now.
cool. Like I told a couple of my friends, and they were like stoked. They're like, oh really?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think when I see it, it's actually gonna be like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We look
You
like
guys can
idiots.
make Fuse not suck again.
What's up?
I said you guys can make Fuse not suck again.
Yeah.
Because I remember as like a 12-year-old, I was watching Fuse That Metal Show.
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
awesome music
yeah.
videos. Now it's like Lil Wayne takeover. Like,
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
fucking strangle this.
Yeah.
They're actually filming our show tonight, and they're
Yeah?
gonna air some of the live stuff too.
I'm looking forward to
That'd
that.
be
It's
cool.
gonna be on tonight.
Within the week, could be tomorrow, it could be next week.
Yeah, we don't know when it's gonna air.
We
yet.
don't know yet.
Yeah. That's great though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we're just taking it step by step, and kind of we're up for anything. So whatever's coming our way, we're just gonna go for it.
That's great. That's great. How'd you guys go about making the music video? Is it very like? It was contact everyone.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't want to do my
I
hands.
thought you were gonna talk into it. That's why. No, how do you guys like? How'd you go about making that? 'Cause it's not like you just took your iPhone and just like filmed
It was very complex.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a 2-month long, like intense.
2 months.
Took about 2 months of just all-nighters, just like kind of figuring it out, and obviously it hasn't been done before, so we were kind of making it up as we go about how to actually pull it off. But in general, we took a bunch of videos, we made a bunch of fake Instagram accounts, we uploaded them all in a certain order, which really took the longest time.
The map.
And all the videos actually connect from one to the other. They really do.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
go
that's
on
not a trick.
Instagram, they're all under one
They're all there?
hashtag.
They're all there.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had to figure out how to navigate from one video to the next, and then basically we just screen captured the iPhone on a screen, and just recorded that, and then just kind of made sure it all synced up.
That's great. I mean, it seems like it's like super intensive.
It
almost
was.
looked like it wasn't. Was it like an actual? It wasn't an actual phone, was it?
It was
It
the
was?
actual phone in live time, but there's an app that allows you to mirror your iPhone onto your computer screen.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
it
sick.
was everything
Yeah.
scrolling was.
Yeah.
It was live. The whole video was shot live.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because we had to upload everything, and then we had like a window of like 30 minutes
Yeah.
to kind of get the take, because like Instagram like people post photos on their news feed like every couple minutes, so
Yeah.
it was kind of like we had to get the take before
Oh,
other
yeah.
people posted
Like
things.
the first verse was levitation was the hashtag. So like if we took more time, there would have been more levitation photos and
Yeah.
harder to find his. So
Absolutely.
that's why we had to time everything out.
Yeah. Whose idea was that? Was it?
It was Ian's idea.
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Ian Conway. We knew we wanted to do something that was very share worthy, and Ian's like, yo, dude, Instagram.
That's a fucking beautiful idea.
Thank you.
And you guys did it yourself. There was no outside help.
No outside help.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we had a
You
couple.
could have fooled me. Not that I'm doubting your videos, but like it looks like professionally done. Which I'm sure it is, but like
Yeah, absolutely,
it's
absolutely.
really.
Yeah, that was
clean looking.
kind of, we wanted to keep it that like DIY, like we can pull this off ourselves kind of feel. you
That's
know?
good. Which I think that's even a better route to take.
Yeah.
Because if you go to like an outside artist or outsourcing anything with bands, like they'll get it close, but it's never what you have in your head.
Well, yeah,
Like,
It's not their baby.
that's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
kind of how this video came about. Was we had a whole other concept that we hired a production company to kind of put together for us, and we did a full day of shooting, and it just didn't really come out the way we wanted to. So we were back at square one, and then it was like Instagram, like let's do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's more impressive when you do stuff yourself. I mean, I think like that's kind of one of the things we take pride in. Just like whatever it is, whether it's art or a photo.
Yeah.
All our photo ideas are we have photographers, but they're normally our ideas. You know, every little thing we think about and we make it happen.
That's good though. I think it's best to keep it internal.
Absolutely.
Like I said, like it's your baby. you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Absolutely.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm definitely coming tonight. Thank you so much. How are you?
Hi, how are you? What's going on? Hi.
Touch base.
Sorry.
Bye.
What's going on?
Bye. Okay, see you later.
All right, good night. See ya.
Sorry about that.
What do you think about new music? Are you in the process of doing new music or?
Oh yeah, I mean we're always writing.
Yeah.
We have a few songs kind of.
There's like 30 ideas.
Yeah. We have a couple songs in the works. I think we're kind of just playing out 21 Rooms a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I don't know. We want to definitely maintain our like interesting, weird way of doing things, you know, and recording and things like that. So I don't think we have plans to do another record right now, but hopefully, hopefully.
We already started demoing stuff just so we can hear back. It's like,
That's
it's
good,
always
though.
nice to like get moving with something and then get like a nice like rounded idea of what it sounds like, and then you can go back and try to
Exactly.
rework things and figure it out.
No, I mean it was so fucking impressive. Just like the song structures, everything. It was one of the last two songs, the drum solo thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, that was like I was literally like fucking jaw dropped. It was absurd. Like it was unreal. How do you guys like? What's your inspiration for all those little nuances? Do you have any? Does it like stem from any particular band or just like on the
Just
fly?
to keep it fresh, really.
Yeah.
It's just
Be
you know,
entertainers.
right. We want to be entertainers. Like Jordan says all the time. Like it's like a theatrical production. It's very dramatic. So music is entertaining, and you want to keep it entertaining, not about you, but about the audience.
Absolutely. That's what I was saying with the Wild Rompet. 80% of the show is the show.
Yeah.
The music is, it has to be, it's there, it has to be good music, but
Right.
if you put on, like, you're going fucking insane, like you guys obviously did, in a good way,
Yeah,
it's what you need. Right?
And you connect with people on that emotional level.
Absolutely.
You want to give everybody some ups and downs, you know? You want highs and lows, and that's what it's about.
When I see a band, I don't want to see them just kind of stand there and just run through their songs. You know, I mean, I want to see a show, and that's kind of what we pride ourselves on.
Yeah, for sure. I love the megaphone touch. Where'd you get that from?
I had an old megaphone that I wound up breaking at a show or whatever, but I stole it from my job.
Yeah? Where do you work?
I used to work at Jones Beach.
Okay, cool.
And,
Lifeguard or otherwise?
No, I was in the revenue office. But,
cool.
Yeah, they had them in the field, like in field 4, and it was in a booth. And I was driving by and I saw it, and I was like, that'll be interesting. And I took it. And then I think it also stemmed off of like one song on our EP had like this weird megaphone part in the beginning, and I was like, it'd be cool to actually do that live. And then
Absolutely.
went from
It
there.
works.
He used to put the siren on in one of our songs.
Yeah.
So we'd be like doing like a little intro, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
and he would be like this.
That's cool. Where are you guys from again? Like, what's your hometown?
I mean, they're from Merrick.
Oh, cool.
I'm from Malvern. He's from Levittown.
Very
We
cool.
practice in Hicksville.
I'm from Bixville.
Sick.
Yeah,
We practice right on Old Country Road.
That's what studio is that?
It's right by Rogue Studios.
not-
We're like
it's not a
across
part
the
of
parking
Rogue.
lot.
It's
across.
okay.
It's across the street.
Yeah, I must have passed that a million times.
Yeah.
That's how I get to I went to Kellenberg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Chaminade.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it was the fucking worst experience of
Yeah,
my life.
yeah.
It was the best worst experience of my life.
Dude,
It's
that's
fucking
exactly how I
Yeah,
say it. I
it's-
met great friends.
Yep.
But
4 years that you would never do it.
yeah, and a terrible place.
Oh
Yeah.
my
There's no girls
God.
in that school, right?
No.
What about yours?
Yeah,
No
girls.
girls in Kellenberg? Yeah.
Same.
No,
it
there
was
were, but
same
they're
brothers.
basically off
They
limits.
ran by like the same
Yeah.
people, but his was the co-ed school, mine was the boys' school.
What's good about Chaminade is like, like there are no girls, but the temptation's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Kellenberg, it's like you're always looking, but there's nothing you can do.
Yep.
Everything, if you fucking like hold hands, you're done. You're out. Like it's bad. Like it's really awful.
18th century
Yeah,
England.
and,
What the fuck?
oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. And I like Scruff. I'm a Scruff guy.
Same, dude.
And no, it was a no-go.
No, I know.
I
Dude, you had to keep your hair like short, prim.
Absolutely, it was awful.
It was intense. You had your tie. If your tie wasn't up by like 8:05, you're done.
I was in detention like a good 3 out of 5 days of the week for the beer.
Yeah.
But I would shave in the morning,
And then you
and it
have
would grow
stubble.
back by like 2
Yeah.
o'clock.
What do you want me to do?
And I was like, it's my genes. Like I can't do
The
anything about
worst
it.
was at Chaminade. If you didn't shave, they had this blade. It was like the
Yeah,
blade
yeah,
that
yeah.
they gave you. Like everyone used
The
it.
communal blade.
Yeah, and you would
That's
have
like
to
a
go.
health hazard. How do they
You'd
do
have
that?
to go
Absolutely.
and shave like
Yeah.
with this old-fashioned blade.
Yeah.
The kids would come out with like cuts all over the place. You'd be like, you didn't
absolutely
shave this order. They're like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, it's bad. But this can be a very specific question. Do
Yeah.
you feel like that going to that school
Yeah.
kind of inspired you to be in a band more?
Yeah, I think.
Rebel?
No, it didn't
Like, for
really
real, like, for
inspire
me,
like
it's
my
the same
music
thing. Yeah.
interest, but I think it definitely inspired a lot of like lyrical content and like I learned a lot, which was cool. Like that was the positive about my school is like they forced you to like actually read and like actually learn things.
God forbid I
So,
fucking hated it.
No, that's
so
a
like
public school kid like me.
no, but like it actually, like it's religion and stuff like that. Like I'm not religious really by any means anymore, but like I definitely learned a lot of like poetry and like how to write and stuff like that through reading scriptures and all that stuff. So.
In my head, it was always you came out of those schools so religious or not at all. And there was like very little middle ground.
Yeah,
'Cause they're
exactly.
shoving it down your throat.
No, of
like,
course.
It's every single
Yeah.
day. It's literally like a Nazi.
It was the opposite effect. Yeah, like
it's bad.
I am not religious by any means anymore.
Yeah, I hear that. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's good to see more local guys too that are
Yeah.
making it more. And you guys, you're getting there.
We're trying.
You are so fucking like in the clear. It's ridiculous. Making us proud, really. What was the big inspiration for you, like to get into it? Was there any like one musician that kind of?
Yeah, for me it was the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just fell in love with them.
Yeah.
At an early age, and I was just like, I gotta play the drums, I gotta play these songs, and
Yeah.
it just didn't stop from there.
The drumming's absurd.
He's just so good, so good.
It's not
Chad
fair.
Smith, yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Mine was my brother, definitely. 'Cause my brother started playing drum. He plays drums.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, like he got a drum set for like Christmas one year, and he was like playing. I was like, I want to do something. Like, come on. And my dad plays bass. So he was like, yeah, play bass. But I was like, 4'6" at the time. So like he gives me a bass. I'm like, I can't even see the end of it. So and I wanted to play guitar. So I mean, I think my brother was my big inspiration to get an instrument going.
That's cool. What about?
Just my parent, like I come from a musical family. My grandfather was a musician, and I got a lot of hand-me-down instruments.
Yeah.
And my parents put me in piano lessons when I was like 3, and then I like hated it.
Same
And
here.
then I started actually like writing songs, and that's what kind of pushed me.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know I could sing, and then it was like, all right, I'll try it.
Yeah.
And my old band, like when I was in like high school, they would like throw the mic in front of me, and I'd just be like kind of scared and like whatever. But a lot has changed since then, I guess.
Yeah. No, you come out of your shell, obviously.
Absolutely. For me, I don't know. I've gotten into music. I think my dad pushed me to play bass because everyone needs a bass player.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's the heart of the band. I was a bass player for a long time.
Very
too.
cool.
It's the same thing with you. Like, I'm here and the bass is like here. It's like half my size, you know?
Yeah, but I didn't start playing electric bass until I think 8th grade.
Yeah?
In 9th grade, 8th, 9th grade, yeah. 'Cause I played upright bass. Yeah, Nirvana got me into electric bass.
Oh, yeah.
But I played upright. Upright bass is still like my number one.
You like Primus at all?
I love Primus. Les Claypool, I was obsessed with him.
Every
and, like,
bassist, he was my big guy for
absolutely.
a long time.
Oh yeah, and I still can't play half his shit, man.
Dude,
He's unreal.
I can't even.
It's unmatched.
Have you seen him?
I've never seen him,
Go to one of his
unfortunately.
shows.
Really.
Crazy. Really.
I mean, like, everyone thinks like Victor Wooten is like the king. No, Victor Wooten is like all tricks.
Yeah.
Les Claypool is like, oh man, he's just unreal.
I
But then like if you like Claypool, then like you gotta go back and you see Jocko. And Jocko is like he's like the founding father of electric bass. The fact they did it on a fretless is just.
It's crazy. That's the hardest thing to play. You ever tried that fretless?
Yeah, I mean I play upright.
Yeah, the upright.
So I mean upright's my like baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, playing fretless bass, electric fretless bass is very interesting. It's very cool though. I dig it.
It feels like play.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Even the sound, you can't beat that sound.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
It's tough, especially without the fret dots.
Yeah.
You know really what you're
You
doing.
gotta have a good ear.
Exactly.
Gotta have a good ear.
Exactly. So what are the shows looking like for you guys in the future? Are you touring at all, or?
We're making plans now to get out in the winter and the spring, and then hopefully they're just bigger shows. Kids come out, bring friends,
The show last night was a good crowd.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Both crowds.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
What was the show in Brooklyn?
It was at the Paper Box.
Okay.
It was the Adobe
Radio
showcase.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. How was that?
It was great. It was cool. Yeah, the bands were really like the dudes we've been doing this run with, Young Statues, played before us. They're really cool guys. Good band.
Nice.
Yeah, we didn't get to catch anyone else really because we had the other show.
That's
But,
good.
I heard everyone was good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pissed that this week for me is midterms week, so I've only been able to go to a few shows, and everything else is like 21 plus. So there were like 3 showcases I could go to, and 2 of them I couldn't go to because I had midterms and shit like that. What's that? No, yeah. I'm pissed. Tonight's 21 plus, right?
I don't know. I don't think.
I don't know.
It's been depressing, but the things I've gone to so far have been fun. Like the press party here, Tuesday was like, it felt so fancy. It was nice. It was nice being treated well.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you guys, being from Long Island and all that, what's like the worst experience you've had with the show?
Worst experience for what?
With the show.
With the show.
We were supposed to play one in Virginia one time, and we went, and it was just some guy's house. And like some guy that didn't even own the house answered the door, had no idea there was a show going on. The show never ended up happening.
Really?
Ended
So you
up,
just drove to Virginia for no reason?
we were already in a different area.
Oh, okay.
We went over, and
It was supposed to be a house show. We were at the right house.
It wound up being with some girl with armpit hair, like this like free spirit chick.
Oh my god.
She was like talking to us, and then she was like kept talking and like just opened her skirt and started peeing.
Oh my
This is the weirdest thing ever. All right.
That is absurd.
She invited us to swim in her lake with her.
Yeah.
Did you?
They went
We
skinny
didn't.
dipping. We didn't.
We didn't.
But
No.
they all went skinny dipping. We were like, this is okay. All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, that was probably a good sketch.
Were you
career
asking
move.
about a Long Island show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for me, it was like, I mean, I played so many shitty house parties.
Okay.
Or just like the most awkward thing. How do you guys like?
I think with
did you
us,
just
like,
push through that, or
I
what?
think we have we're a little bit strategic about it. Like
Yeah.
we've been in bands for years and we've played all those kind of shows.
Those
and
shitty shows.
We kind of make it a point to try not to. I mean,
Yeah.
because I mean, if there's just a fun show, we'll fucking play the show.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's great. But I mean, if there's gonna be like a bad situation, you know,
Yeah.
we'll just pass on it and wait for a
Yeah.
better
I
offer.
don't think we've had a really terrible
Yeah,
show
so
on Long Island. I definitely have in my old band.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
But not with neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's always been like, it's not so much that the crowd is bad or anything like that. It's the people that are running the venue.
Oh, the sound.
Yeah,
They're some of the fucking
Definitely.
most miserable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say, I don't
I mean,
give a shit. I'll tell them to their
I
face.
mean, we see that on
Really.
the road all the time,
Yeah.
especially. I mean, depending on the venue. You
Yeah.
know, there's just people that just
Yeah.
hate their jobs.
Yeah, you just gotta work through it, I guess.
We
I
played,
guess.
we played in Rhode Island the other night. And
Rhode Island, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the venue wasn't so hot.
Yeah.
It was not.
We had to keep our equipment in the kitchen, so they were like stepping over equipment and making wheels and stuff.
Oh, really?
It was ran by Juggalos.
It was really brutal.
That's nerve wracking.
It was ran by Juggalos.
serious?
Yeah. Seriously, I'm
That's
not kidding.
terrifying. I bet they're so
It
fucking
really was.
funny.
It really was. It was like
It was
a
sketchy.
midget drug dealer and like the whole 9 yards.
My God. That's
We're not making this up. That's a serious comment.
Dead serious.
You guys have to start keeping like a log of all the crazy shit that happens.
It's all up here.
Yeah,
It's all, it's all here.
that's good though. One last question, and
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go. How would you describe like the overall band influence? Like what musical tastes like influencing you? Because I can't
Take it away.
I can't nail one thing. I really can't. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's modern rock, but I think it varies from song to song. I think the general vibe of 21 Rooms is like, grungy alternative rock,
Yeah.
with that like modern, spin to it. We don't really draw the line anywhere. Whatever fits the song best.
Never
is
play
kind of-
anything where like, oh, that's not grunge enough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not going for anything. We're going
That's good.
for ourselves, you know. So I think that really shines through.
That's good.
And I think it'll change from record to record, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Whatever we're listening to, whatever we're inspired by at that time, we're gonna do. So
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.
no problem.
All right. If you guys are ever around, we can do this is like for a podcast. So if you want to ever sit down and do like a full one, just like shoot the shit.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Awesome.
So I mean, it's easy for us because we're.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
All right. Thanks so much. Really
No problem.
appreciate
Where do
it.
you go to